Hey, Kat here. In this video, I'm going to share with you the secret to messaging that sells the transformation, not the journey. You've probably heard a lot of marketers talk about sell the dream and not the method of how to get there. A lot of us understand this intellectually, but the challenge when it comes to actually applying it in your business is that it is actually quite hard to separate the two. And it took me a long time to figure this out, to actually separate what is the dream and what is the outcome and what is the method and how do I make sure that I'm always speaking to that dream through my marketing. A big mistake that I see a lot of coaches making online is they're sharing a lot of content that is what I call behind the door content. And it would be much more effective if they keep that content for behind the door and they create content that is more effective for in front of the door. So I'll show you how to flip the script to focus on that front of door marketing. Front of door marketing is how do we dress the door so that people want to come inside? Front of door marketing is marketing that sparks curiosity and intrigue. It's really compelling. It's, oh, I want that. It's exciting. It creates desire, or it dials up desire in people, and it attracts the right clients to you because it's very specific. It's very specific to that person where they feel, oh, wow, she gets me. I love what she's saying and I want to know more. I want to come inside the door. So in this video, I'll walk you through how to identify which content belongs on the front of the door and how to position it in a way that draws in more of your ideal clients and gets them really excited for their next step, and which content to keep behind the door for your clients who are already working with you and have committed to you. By the way, I have a worksheet for this. It's a very simple worksheet that lays it out. It shows you the difference, and it also gives you a space where you can do this for yourself. You can write out your front of door marketing and your behind the door marketing. So if you'd like a copy of that worksheet, just pop the word worksheet into the comments now and I'll send that over to you. So let's start with front of door marketing. This is what I call the sexy stuff. This is the face of your marketing. It focuses on outcomes, desires and dreams, and it appeals to people's emotions. When people feel something, it awakens something within them. So we start to talk about how they can get more of what they want and how they can achieve the dream that they have. And we start to paint a picture of what life is like when they achieve that dream. So it's all about what they want, and it's not much about all the details about how to get there. So we still do teach valuable content on how to do things, of course, but we don't dive super deep into all the technical how to. It's not about the details just yet. It's about painting the vision of what it will be like when they get there. So when people first come across you, you don't want to get stuck too much in the detail of what you do and how you do it. So here's how it works. Here are some of the key elements of front of door marketing content. It's benefits focused. So we focus on the benefit of how their life will improve once they make a change. We sell the dream. We highlight the transformation that they'll experience. We give rich language, sensory language, and we connect them to that vision that they have and inspire them to want to go after it. It's simple and clear. It's got to be simple and clear language. It should be accessible, easy to digest, and really at a level that people can go, oh, I get it straight away, rather than, that's a bit confusing. What does she mean by that? There should be exciting promises. Now, human beings, we love things faster, we love things easier, and we want more of what we enjoy. So we need to use these principles in our marketing: faster, easier, more. And that needs to go in our front of door marketing. We want it to be action orientated. So it requires them to actually take an action and do something different. So share the outcome they're craving, share the transformation they'll experience, share why your solution is the key to their success. And this is the stuff that gets them excited and ready to step inside the door and find out more. And once they're through the door, that's where you can share the deeper, more advanced, more complex content because they're committed. Think about a time where you committed to something and you said yes and you signed up to a journey, and the level of attention that you put into that because you'd invested time, energy, money, compared to when you're maybe kicking back and just scrolling on your phone and just a little bit passive and not really sure what you're looking for. And when you've got skin in the game, when you've put time, energy, and money into something, you show up differently. You bring your focus, you bring your attention, you put aside time to sit and to learn. And so trying to teach too much technical know-how and detail in social media or on email, people are in a different state. They're in a state of making quick decisions. Is this for me or is this not? Is this valuable or is it not? So we want to share, once they're committed and working with us, all of those specific steps that they'll need to take. But first, we need to pull them in, get them interested, get them excited, show them why you are the person to help them achieve that result. So let's talk about behind the door. This is the unsexy essentials, what I call the unsexy essentials. And this is where you deliver on the promises that you made up front. And this is the work, this is the systems, the steps required to achieve the outcomes. It's not always glamorous. And if you're real and upfront and transparent with your people, they will trust you because they know that it's vital for them to get the result. That, of course, to get a transformation, there's effort, there's energy, there's investment to get there. So it's vital. And the technical steps and the know-how and those complex details, the more advanced stuff, people will appreciate it once they've got that buy-in, once they've got rapport with you, connection, they trust that what you say is going to work, they position you as an expert that they want to learn from and they want to get that result from. But it's not necessarily what they want to hear up front when they're just looking through the internet. So this is the work that happens after they've committed. And if you talk too much about the work, it can feel quite heavy and off-putting if you talk about this too much upfront in your front of door marketing. So key elements of behind the door content, it's method focus. It outlines the how-to and the process and the smaller steps. It has necessary complexity. So you do need to show them what it is, but your job, your responsibility as a coach is to break it down and make it really simple for them and doable and manageable and enjoyable. And it's educational. So you're providing those insights and strategies that are going to build their capability and their skills and give them the breakthroughs they need to get that result. So this distinction between front of door and behind the door, it will help you attract more of your ideal clients with that compelling language up front, and it will keep those details and methods for when they're engaged in your services. Why does this matter? Firstly, it helps you with clarity in your messaging. So your audience can quickly decide whether you're the right fit. It grabs attention and it keeps people engaged, and behind the door builds trust. Number two, it positions your expertise. So by showcasing results up front, you avoid overwhelming potential clients with too much of the details. So we still do want to show up front the way that we get, like the what we actually do to get the result, but we don't dive super deep into the details. But don't hold back on sharing like examples of how you get there, but from a higher level. And number three, it helps you with getting clarity and specificity in your messaging. So you'll attract those people who are committed to that result and the people who are aligned with what you actually offer because you've been really specific in your language. I want to give you some quick examples because a lot of people understand this intellectually, but they find it hard to kind of separate and put it into their marketing. So I'll give you some examples. Here are some behind the door content examples for a business owner. For a business owner, you need to understand the technical know-how about the back end of marketing funnels. You need to learn how to sell. You need to have solid digital systems in place. You need to test and measure and track and keep good records. You need to be organized and disciplined. You need to manage finances and budget. You need to understand contracts and compliance. So those are more like behind the door. And a lot of people don't want to see that type of language when they're on social media, for example. So here's an example of some front of door content for a business owner, themes and topics. Attract more clients effortlessly. Make more money while working less. Create a business you truly love. Build a thriving brand. Work smarter, not harder, and achieve lasting success. Enjoy your marketing. Create a bigger impact in people's lives. Have more lifestyle and time freedom. Can you feel the difference? Those behind the door things are going to get them the result, but here are the outcomes, and they're way more exciting. So here's some quick practical tips for applying this framework. So front of door content, use it in all of your marketing content online, your emails, your blogs, your website, your marketing funnels, your landing pages, when you're talking to people about your business. Behind the door, incorporate into your courses, into your paid programs, into your coaching calls, into your post-sales onboarding. Still do everything in your power to keep it simple, to keep it clear. And that's the challenge for a lot of us, especially when we know a lot, to break it down as simple and clear as possible. Remember, the goal is to have both of them. So have a seamless journey between them. We start with front of door and then we take them behind the door once they're committed and once there's trust and rapport built. Over deliver on that back of door content to exceed the expectations. And when you master this front of door versus behind the door approach, it's a game changer. You can really attract the right audience fast. You can deliver those transformational results that they signed up for, and you'll start to attract more of the right fit people for you. Hey, if you'd like some help with this, I'm actually offering 3 free content makeovers. DM me with the word makeover. And the first 3 people to DM me with the word makeover, I'll give you a free makeover on your content. So I'll have a look at your content and I'll help you to up level it so that it's really outcome focused. It's really front of door languaging, and I'll give you some actionable tips you can apply straight away to make it stand out online, so it becomes more compelling and it attracts the right people. So if you would like one of those makeovers, DM me the word makeover. First 3 people get that makeover. It's like an audit, and what you'll discover in that will help you for your messaging, not just in that content, but for the rest of the content that you create. I want to help you out because this makes a really big difference. Just a reminder, if you want the worksheet for today, the front of door versus behind the door worksheet to help you implement this into your own business, just comment worksheet, pop it into the comments now, and I'll send it to you. I hope this has been really valuable for you. Have a beautiful, amazing day. Apply this. Don't just hear this theory, apply it and start to see the difference straight away. Big love to you, my friends. See you soon. Bye.